G'day, back at Grand Central, the train house that my dad built, and I thought I'd go for a bit of a walk around the property and see what treasures we might find. So this image we're looking at here is an auger, post hole digger, a whole bit of kit, fits onto a PTO. That auger winds up and down. It's cool, let's go for a walk. Now this is a cool bit of kit. An old Lincoln welder. Stumbled across this. It was out in the paddock there. When I was cleaning up after my old man passed away, I walked past it about probably 20 times, but it had a sink, an old stainless steel sink sitting above the welder component. I never really knew what or took any notice about what it was. I wonder if it works. Yeah, pretty cool. I was trying to work out how you change the amps on it. And the plate's worn out here, but yeah, each one of these holes has a different plug behind it. I haven't opened it to have a look, but yeah, and there's the leads in here. So that's a tongue of a lead. And somehow it goes in there and must, oh yeah, I can feel it engaged. So yeah, and you move it along to change the amps. Pretty cool. And then yeah, the PTO. Oh, now I've got it stuck. The PTO runs off the trailer somehow. Oh, actually, looks like you might have even. No. Yeah, no, that doesn't fit. But yeah, wild, pretty cool. Old saw sets. Not that anyone sharpens saws anymore. I had one of those just like that when I was an apprentice. Actually, that one might even be mine. Who knows? Yeah, a couple of cool old bendy spanners. Another cool. What farm doesn't have a slasher? That slasher's working. Goes on the back of the Fergies, so that's cool. I'll hook that up and give it a run one day. I was interested about this, not the old bench grinder, although that's pretty cool. God, it's heavy. Now, the same thing. Don't know whether you can see that. Yeah, well, an old Villiers petrol engine. I wonder if that runs. I'd like to have a crack at that one day. That's pretty cool. Now that grabbed my attention because I've seen something that looks like it matches that. Let's go and find it. What do you reckon it is? I think I've got an idea. Oh, I'll chuck that there and I'll be back. I reckon it belongs to this. God knows how it works, but let's pick it up and have a look. I reckon we are looking at a pipe bender. I reckon that bit there and that tongue slides up through there. That little pawl somehow makes it operate and it pushes it down and bends around those pins. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's a pipe bender. So I haven't got my tripod out here and I'm just mucking around, but yeah, before hydraulics there was mechanical advantage. This old girl's seen better days. It's a Sunshine header harvester. Not sure what year. I think they were the early 1900s. She's been sitting here for a hell of a long time. Looks to be mostly complete. The timber work on it's decayed and that's caused some of the structure to sort of collapse. But like I said, looks like it's mostly there. I can't see myself getting to do any resto on it. It's a nice old bit of kit though. Might give you an idea how long she's been sitting there. The trees have been growing up through the header part of it and up through the wheels. I trimmed them a few years ago and put a bit of Roundup in them. End up pulling those stumps out. It would be nice to do something with this, but yeah, I've got to be realistic and all the other jobs down here that need doing. Anyway, if you know anything about these machines or what year it might be, drop something in the comments. I'd be interested to know a bit more about it. Or even what they're worth. Are they worth anything? Maybe to a museum. Yeah, I've got no idea what this is. A bit of help in the comments would be great. Yeah, don't know what it did. Got some good wheels on it. Don't even know whether it's worth keeping. Not even that pretty. This is some sort of offset disc plough. Pretty cool looking bit of kit. Might be good for a bit of garden art. Probably see myself tidying this up. Here's another plough of some sort, disc plough. Not as interesting as the last one, but cool nonetheless. I've already found quite a few different sets of scales. Old girls like that. That's cool. Need to spend a bit of time and go through all this stuff. There's all sorts of stuff in here. Some old, some new. Some more scales. Seems to be a few of those laying around. Something else I'm finding a lot of. Jacks. Jacks of every different sort. Don't know what it was with those. That's a 1956 Fergie with a loader on it. And that's the second tractor on the property. Old grey Fergie. It's a 1956 as well. Love it. Love the simplicity of it. Just a basic old tractor. So that auger obviously fits onto a 3-point linkage. Doesn't look like it fits on the Fergies. So I don't know whether he's ever used it. But yeah, decent auger. Be nice to know if that one works. Just found this little gem. Meat slicer. Like it folds down. Clamps to a bench. Folds down, clamps to a bench. Obviously you feed your whatever meat you're cutting in there. Spin the handle and away she goes. That's cool as. A few little gems. A couple of old sheaves. So I'll clean those up and use them There's a display somewhere. And then vices. Buddy, I think there's 5 vices there. 5 vices on the property and not one of them set up. Anyway, this one's the one that's got my attention. An old leg vice or a blacksmith's vice. It's missing its original spring, but I'm going to have a crack at restoring it. It's going to be one of my early resto jobs.